that was a mother synonymous.
Hello, loungies. Today we are getting into more messy TEA. I have my #1 fake hater badge of honor on. Let's go.
All right, y'all. So now we have Lyrica and A1. They still going? Yes. And y'all not gonna believe what it's about.
Cloud, but I got time today. She effed my artist, cat's out the bag. I was just talking about this shit with Chris Brown today, and here we are. F it, yeah, she effed my artist, and he manipulated her mind. Yes, he told her the dirt I was doing, but whatever. A man have to beg his woman for pussy? What y'all think finna happen? If you don't please your man, he gonna cheat. F out of here. Sorry, not sorry. Y'all don't want this with me right now. I'm not the one. So I guess he had time today. He's letting y'all know that allegedly Lyrica slept with his artist and everything else. I don't know if this is before or after he cheated. One is saying they cheated first, the other one is saying, oh, he cheated, she cheated, and all type of shit. But what do y'all think about this? How do y'all feel about this? Now, also, he posted up him and his new girlfriend. My baby, she gets me and I get her. Okay. Then Lyrica posted up, meanwhile, you won't stop talking about me to my son. Where 5 years later, he's 7. He's still lying on me to my son at that.
Put a finger down if you were married or have a baby daddy with somebody and you mind your business. You don't call their phone other than about your child, and you respect y'all's distance other than co-parenting. You don't bother them. You don't cause drama. You just handle your kid and you do a really good job with them. You take them to school. You nourish them. You pay for everything by yourself. You literally get no help for months and months and months at a time. And in a year, you've probably got help like 3 times. You pay for clothes, you pay for shoes, you pay for activities, you pay for food, you pay for everything. And you really just mind your business and do you. And your baby's father cheated on you continuously. And that's the reason that you left and that you got broken up and divorced in the first place. Still don't do anything financially to truly help. And to top it off, they call themselves coming to visit your child for a few hours and take your child out to eat and tell your child that's only 7 years old, mommy cheated on me first, and that's the reason we're not together, while he leaves to go on a vacation out of the country with his girlfriend. And mommy lives at home with just her son with no man in the house and literally just raising her child and focusing on her career and not bothering nobody and being cool. And not only was it public information that he cheated on her, and when she finally left and did her, his chest was hurting, and which she never ever messed with anybody while they were together in the house together. But when she moved out, she finally was dating someone. He's still holding on to that and had the nerve to they still manipulate your 7-year-old son and tell your 7-year-old son that y'all are not together, mommy and daddy, because she cheated on him first. When it's also been on national TV that he was sleeping with numerous women. And as soon as mommy did her and started dating someone, he's literally holding on to that and won't let it go. And once again, does not help with your kid, and then have the nerve to sit your kid down and tell your kid that, hey, I'm not with your mom because she cheated on me first. If you're going to tell the cheating story, at least tell it correctly and what happened first and how it really went. And if you're happy, why are you still talking about me?
Okay, so what it looks like is like a typical man thing to do. Cheating, lying, excuses, no communication. I don't know if he communicated that to her, saying, "Oh, if you don't please me, I'm gonna go cheat," and all these other things, right? Some people have these type of thoughts, and they don't communicate that with that partner, so they go out sneaking and cheating around instead of giving the person a chance to try to change. You get what I'm saying? Try to satisfy you in a certain way, or try to please you, or do more that you feel like she's not doing, or whatever the case may be. Communication is key. A lot of the times, people don't know how to communicate. Okay? And if you communicate a little bit too much, that's an issue too. You get what I'm saying? So it's a hit or miss when it comes to relationship, marriages, and everything else. Okay? These are the type of shit that people do when they're married too. Wasting the whole goddamn time. Talking about something forever, happily, everly, after ever, and all this other goddamn shit. It's because 9 times out of 10, they go into marriages still with problems, still toxic, still cheating, still issues. Okay? And then that's why y'all have shitty marriages and y'all get divorces that drag out or stress y'all out. Because y'all want to do all this marriage shit. And me personally, I'm not doing no marriage. I don't care who I come across. I'm going to let them know I'm not doing no marriage. That's in and that is all. My mind is set. I don't care. I don't care. because I don't got time for that legal shit. I don't got time for that. Legally tied to somebody. No, I'm good. Okay, we can have happily ever after a relationship, because that's just what it is. But at the end of the day, typical shit, and if you're telling your kids why mommy and daddy is not together, be appropriate with it, be honest if you have to, but also tell the truth. So if he is sitting there telling their child, oh, your mom cheated on me, that's why I did, and knowing he was a cheater and wasn't doing good by her, that would be like, what are you doing? Okay, because you're not going to make me look crazy. But at the end of the day, try to keep the kids out of it. You can let them know why mommy and daddy not together. It is what it is. Especially if they of age. Okay, they of age to understand. Then of course, be honest. Like, you don't have to always lie to your kids. Talk about some, oh, I just want to protect them from the truth. They're gonna find out anyways. They're gonna see the absence. They're gonna see this. They're gonna see that the other parent's not there. They're gonna see all of this. You ain't think they're gonna have questions eventually? And this is another thing that's stressful. Once a person is out of a marriage, out of a relationship, and they really try to move on with other people and stuff like that, why does this always gonna be that one person that cannot leave you alone? Like, they could be in a whole relationship, a whole marriage, but they still want to bother you. It be like that sometimes. That's the stressful part about it, when people don't know how to move on. Okay, because why we here years later talking about some stupid shit that got nothing to do with nothing? If I haven't been messing with you, what is me having to do with what I did in the past, regardless of anything have to do with now? It's given very much somebody needs some type of storyline.
2 hours later.
Okay, so now we're going to get into some public stuff that's going on, and it has to do with Instagram, okay? So they're saying that we ain't gonna have no goddamn privacy in the DMs, because the Popo, FBI, CSI, all type of goddamn blues, they're gonna be inside of the DM. So there's gonna be no more privacy. That's what they're saying. That's what we're getting into. We're gonna get into that. Okay? A whole hot ass mess. So let me just say this. When the hell ever was there a time that we really had privacy? It's been a long time that nobody has privacy. Nobody has rights. Nobody has nothing. They've been saying FBI and everybody be on the internet watching people and looking at us in the TV and all type of shit. They've been saying this. They just wasn't out there in the public put it out there. But I guess slowly but surely they putting little things out to see people reactions. Okay? There's nothing that we can do about it. Me personally, I don't care if any FBI, anybody go in my DMs, because I'm not no criminal. I don't got nothing to be like, oh my God, I'm going to go to jail. No. What are you talking about? Like, everybody online that be like, oh my God, they're going to go in my DMs. Like, even if you have nudes or if you have anything up in the DMs or whatever, what are they going to do with that? How is that going to affect us? The only thing that will be affecting is if your ass is doing some criminal shit and you going to jail. I mean, if you really think about it, anything could be a crime for real. It could be you talking to somebody about their crime, you knowing something, and not saying nothing, you can get in trouble. Or you could be speaking about some old stuff that happened, Maybe you're a scammer, maybe you're, whatever. All of that stuff will add up, but at the end of the day, if anybody's doing any type of anything, we all know the consequences behind it. Okay? Some get caught faster than others. I don't know what exactly they're looking for, but they're looking for something. I feel like the only thing that they really should be concerned about is pedos, rapists, terrorists, something that's going to be real, like the real criminals, the real weirdos and crimes. Not oh yeah, they took a little bit of money here and there or whatever. So what? Everything is, unless they're like people that be out here robbing people and putting guns and doing all that extra shit or all that weird shit. Yeah, they the violent ones, okay? But everybody out here trying to make a coin, as either way, however way they can. It is what it is. Alright, so we got Karlissa. She got some things to say. Nevaeh. And a sprinkle of some Junior. Okay? We're gonna get into that, okay? Some rumors, some lives, things being said. So, y'all ready?
I may pull up over there. I may pull up to his pad. I don't know. In here talking about no baby, so why do you keep bringing up Krishan's baby? We're not talking about Krishan's baby. Would you? They're asking me about Nevaeh's baby. Would you please go away? Where nobody's talking about Krishan on this live. We do not care. Go away. God damn, they're asking me about my step grandbaby. I've been looking for you, girl. I've been over here fighting for my life with all these tards. Tell them, y'all. Please tell them to go away. It's my birthday. I don't want to hear nothing else about them people on this damn live. Like, can we getting ready to have a whole new baby and y'all still in the past. Like, leave us alone. Please. It's so annoying. Girl, they was in here talking about you. That's why she didn't go see Nevaeh, baby. They really thought that somebody would play with my grandkids. For fun. That's what they want, for fun. I can't believe how many people talk about holy hands. Karlissa has better things to talk about. You planning a baby shower? No, girl, I don't. Am I supposed to plan a baby shower or just pull up? You are not going to see that baby too. Girl, I'm seeing that baby right now. Fuck is you talking about? How would you know? Are you doing a gender reveal? Who's replacing who that isn't her grandchild? Jaden better get ready to be blessed. Pull up. Man, these people are hateful, girl. They sick. Their minds is not right. They're drugged up right now. They was drugged up when their mama got pregnant. They can't help it. We have to just let them be them.
So Karlissa hasn't been coming out really speaking about Chrisean unless somebody mentions her or she has to feel like she has to respond to some shit. But when it comes to Junior, we already seen Karlissa claim him, don't claim him, claim him. Don't want to be a part. She said, I reached out, but then continue to keep reaching out. So we'll see how this goes. We know that Chrisean Jr. is not going to be nowhere near Karlissa no time soon. And I think she should just worry about the ones that she know is hers, that she knows that is comfortable with her. She actually knows them and stuff like that. Let her just focus on that, okay? Chrisean got other things that she need to worry about with Junior. So with the Junior situation, people are saying that he was took towards the end of March or something. They CPS came and took him or whatever. I don't know how true this is. This is what people were saying. There's no proof out there really suggesting that if it's true or not. If this is true, how many times the fuck is CPS gonna take Junior and bring him back? Like, when do CPS do that? And give the person that many times? And if CPS is involved, don't you think that she would have to prove, like, oh, she's taking him to the doctors and everything that she stated online? Don't you think that they would ask for those records and see if he's up to date on his thing? And if he is not, they'll take him away for real, for real. So I'm confused. So are they keep taking him and bringing him to Tessa, or what's going on? Because this don't sound like no regular, CPS taking somebody kids. Like, what's going on here? Because we've been hearing that CPS been taking Junior since he been born. And then with Nevaeh, they was in a live saying, oh, Nevaeh's not gonna let you see your grandchild, and she was like, I'm gonna like, Karlissa, nobody's gonna want you around their kid if you are not respecting the mom. I'm not gonna want to be around nobody or have my kid around nobody that I don't get along with. I don't care who you are. Okay, there's a trust issue. There's a boundary that has been crossed. And I'm not going to be able to trust a person that I'm having issues with my kid. Also, people were saying, because of what Karlissa was saying, like, oh, like, basically the new baby's coming type stuff. Like, like, we moving on type stuff. So people was like, so you thinking that you're replacing Junior with Nevaeh and Blueface's baby? So that's what people were saying, okay? At the end of the day, Karlissa's not going to sit there and beg a grown-ass woman to be around her child, grandmother or not. Like, who's doing that? No, nobody's going to be doing that. You want to stay over there, you stay over there. So Karlissa she has all rights to move on. Like, why not? Why not? Why should she stress herself out? I will only want somebody to be around me, if they really want to be around me and have their kid around me. I'm not going to be begging nobody. Like, are you cool? So we're going to see how this goes, okay? Will Nevaeh and Karlissa get along? I don't know. The only baby mother that Karlissa's, back and forth was Jaden. They have a little better of a relationship. Even though it's off and on or whatever, they still be around each other. Karlissa's still around the kids. Jaden trusts Karlissa with her kids, so, But will that happen with
anybody else that's supposed to be Blueface's baby mom?
Hey, my loungies, this video is a wrap. Everything is alleged and not personal. It's not that serious. Oh yeah, make sure to subscribe.
Lately I've been in my bag, but told me don't take my foot off the gas. They give you an inch, gonna take you a mile. I'ma shoot by myself like a 10 foul. City to city.